Shalom. This is White Raptor News Ministries. How is everyone doing? All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator, who is one God. There is none like him, beside him, to the left or to the right. I want to read a parable. One parable, 1 Corinthians 10:20. Okay? But I say, which the things the Gentile, sacrificed, they sacrifice to devils. And I would not have it that you sacrifice to devils. The key word here is Gentiles, and what you got to understand is what a Gentile is. So if you pop over to dictionary.com, man, a Gentile's definition is, the very first definition is of relating to any people not Hebrew. Now, in the dictionary, what it says in Hebrew Israelite, it doesn't say Hebrew Israelite, it says Jewish. Because those that are in the providence of Israel today are Jewish. Okay? And then the second meaning is Christians, as distinguished from not Hebrew. Not Hebrew. Again, anything other than a Hebrew, not the Jewish. Number 3, definition of Gentile, a Mormon, or even a non-Mormon. Alright? And the last one is a pagan or a heathen. So now we know that a Gentile is a Christian, and a Christian is a pagan or a heathen. Alright? 1 Corinthians is telling you this, not me, folks. 1 Corinthians is telling us here, but I say which the things the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to God. I forgot to put not to God, and I would have it that you should not sacrifice to devils. So that's telling you that Christians are pagans and heathens, and it's you Christians that sacrifice to devils and not to God. Not to God. And I would have it that you not sacrifice to devils. So the parable here is plainly telling you that it's you Christians that are of the devil. Now, what is a Gentile? I gave you the meanings of Gentile, but is there a hidden meaning? Here, let me show you. Right here. Now, even though all these spellings are different, phonetically, the pronunciation of each one is the same. They're all Jin. Jin. They're all Jin. Phonetically, the spelling is the same on all of them. And what is a Jin? A Jin is a Gentile. And a Gentile is a Jin, tiled in flesh. Okay? A Jin. So now, if you take Gentile, a Jin, the definition for Jin, sorry about that. The definition for Jinn is an evil spirit or a good spirit capable of moving through a human. This is what's really crafty. Very pay attention to this. A human or an animal and mankind. Okay, what is so peculiar about this? Let me show you. This is why it's peculiar. I'm having a difficult time with that word. Okay, in the New International Version, the NIV, in Genesis 1:26, it says, "Then God said, let us make mankind." Okay, this is key. Right here. I'm going to show you something. In our image and likeness. And then in 27, the very next verse, Genesis 1:27, so in the image of God he created him, male and female, he created them. The Spirit of God created mankind here. This is all going on the 6th day of creation. Notice, this is mankind. And when we drop down to Genesis 2:27, then the Lord formed a man. This is not mankind. This is why jinn, evil spirits, or good spirits are capable of moving through a human. Okay? Here's your human being right here, created. We don't know exactly when we don't know when either one of these were created. But man was probably created about 6,000 or 7,000 years ago. Mankind has been here for who knows how long, plundering this earth, killing one another, running amok, doing their own thing. It could be hundreds of thousands of years that the Gentile race, the beast nations have been here, the United Nations have been here. So then the Lord formed a man. So now you have mankind, and you have man. Here you have human. Human is a man, and then mankind is kind of a human. What's the difference? What separates them? This one here, the second man, had the breath of life put on him. The Spirit breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and it became he, not it. He became a living being. This one here was created in an image, which is key. Okay? The image is the ones that you could say is a 6 electrons, 6 protons, and 6 neutrons. What does it take that makes up images? Atoms. Atoms are what make up images. That television set that you sit and you watch television on is no different than what you are, but only you are a biological, walking, talking, breathing, living machine. You're a machine. You're a biological machine, but you're still a screen. You're not living. You're on a script. If you are serving the devil, you are scripted. Everything that comes out of your mouth is scripted by the seed of Satan. So that's just a few parables that should bring you closer to the understanding of exactly what a Gentile is. A Gentile is nothing more than a jinn, which is a good or evil spirit that's tiled in flesh. Okay? And they are either good or evil, as I said, capable of moving through either humankind, humans, or man that was created second, or mankind, which is created in an image. This channel goes over an image quite a deal, so I hope this helps you. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator, who is one God. There is none like Him. Blessings to you, the children of Israel. Shalom.